It's one of the most important thing to understand in the context of spiritual or religious abuse. I believe that the interaction between the trauma of followers and trauma of leaders is the basic and the most important reason for the sustenance of spiritual abuse. People don't talk much about it, but it is something that if it is understood correctly and is taken care of by the followers as well as leaders, it can contribute a lot to the well-being, the emotional, psychological and spiritual well-being of a society. We will first start with the trauma of leaders. If a leader is carrying deep shame, fear of rejection, need for admiration, need for control, and fragile self worth hidden under fake confidence, then it's a very sad thing, but they might use leadership as a way of coping. The needs arising from the trauma of leaders, like a need for admiration, authority, control, and the needs that followers carry because of the unhealed trauma, the need for guidance, need for belonging, need for validation, they can together create perfect psychological fit, just like a lock and key. Followers seek direction, leaders provide certainty. Followers offer devotions, leader receive power. So both feel fulfilled in their own ways, but it's not necessary that it may be healthy for them, and especially for the followers. They might be just coping with the trauma and the needs that are arising in them because of the trauma, and they might be complementing each other, but not necessarily in a healthy way. Then, trauma bonding over the time, the emotional highs, the moments of closeness, the moment of approval that followers receive from leaders. They get combined with the moments of fear, moments of shame, and moments of pressure. And this creates intermittent reinforcement. It's a psychological term which um, you can understand in in the context of gambling. When someone is gambling, sometimes they get rewards and sometimes they don't, and it's the pattern is not predictable. They don't know when they will get the reward and when they will not get the reward, so they keep on putting their money, they keep on playing. Similarly, in toxic relationships, like narcissistic relationship, intimate relationships, domestic abuse cases, and also toxic leader and follower relationship, there is intermittent reinforcement that is created by sometimes sudden rewards, emotional rewards like praises, um, closeness, approval, tidbits of love and care and attention are given, but they are not continuous. They are alternated with a lot of manipulation, abuse, which causes fear, shame, pressure, guilt in the survivors. So, to avoid the negative feelings of fear, shame, guilt, pressure, all that, survivors continue to work, continue to put their efforts to get those rare moments of happiness, of praise, closeness, or approval from their leaders. And this is what is called as intermittent reinforcement in psychology. It might feel like connection, like it does in domestic abuse cases, in narcissistic relationships, in this type of toxic leader follower relationship. It might feel like connection because of the nice things that sometimes happen, but you cannot predict them, and you cannot also decide the outcome of these nice things because they are not dependent on anything that you are doing. They are dependent on the needs of the toxic person who is dominating you. So it might feel like closeness, but it actually creates dependency. And this type of relationship is called as trauma bonding, which is created because of the trauma of the survivor or the victim in such cases. So, this is how the psychology of, or you can say, trauma of the followers and trauma of the leaders, they fit together like lock and key and create this toxic trauma bonding between them. If you like this video, please share it with someone who needs to know about this one, and subscribe to my channel to get more videos on this topic. Bye bye. Take care.